And we are back, guys. Hello, this is your good friend, British Snob. I'm going to continue this. On the hour since contacting Ryoko, Cody went back to his apartment, showered, changed clothes, and even had his first full meal and dies. Okay, I'm not actually gonna do the whole episode in a British voice. That'd be kind of weird. He wanted to take a nap, knowing that he needs to rest, but no matter how hard he slept, no matter he tried, sleep never came. Forcing himself to relax only made his nerves colder and sharper. With nothing else to do, he decided to wander the city until nightfall. Downtown Tokyo was bustling, surrounded by smiling pedestrians, bright lights, and windows decorated early for Christmas. He feels that all this happened in the world gathered in this very place. All the happiness. Cody takes it all in, burning to his memory that like it's the last thing he'll ever see. Is the world so beautiful because of the horrors that lurk in its shadows? The glow of the scene can no longer warm him. Perhaps that is why it's so precious. Cody watched the sea for hours. He feels unreachably distant, like reading the obituary of someone who you loved long ago. His phone rings at 8 p.m. It's Ryoko. Their conversation is short. She hangs up as soon as they decide where to meet. And so ends Tono Koji's final night of peace. Ryoko arrived at dinner at 1 a.m., 1 hour later than agreed upon. She has a heavy-looking duffel bag under her arm. Cody doesn't feel like asking what the bungles represent. Can I go back? Backlog. No, backlog. Bulges. I said buggles? Bulges. Ryoko doesn't sound at all apologetic, but Cody decided just to nod expressionally. Only a few tables are filled at this hour, like lonely islands in the midst of the vast restaurant. After seeing the barely-eyed waitress away with the order of 2 coffees, Koji and Ryoko are left all alone in the corner of the dining area. In the silence that follows, Cody tries to soothe his patched throat with another mouthful of weak coffee. It's obvious that her grimace isn't for the coffee. Ryoko tries to ignore Cody's question by nursing her coffee, but it only works until the coffee is empty. Staring at the brown stain in the bottom of her cup, Ryoko says, her voice hard and flat. That's all? The saying that Fuminori has done so horribly that Koji can only recourse, his only hope of coping, is to kill the man who was once his friend. Yet despite that, Ryoko makes this nightmare sound like just the beginning. Cody just doesn't understand what her morbid senilism comes from, nor does she want to. Her grotesque tone says she doesn't care whether or not Koji is satisfied with her explanation. Koji considered Ryoko's warmth calmly, without letting himself get emotional like before. The final line, true, Fuminori is somewhere beyond that. Although Koji has gone far enough to be willing to kill Fuminori, he has no intention of eating his enemy's flesh when he's dead. That, at least, still separates the two. And what about Ryoko, who has treated Koji like an ignorant fool ever since she saved him from the well? How close is she to Fuminori?
先生の傷は俺よりも深いと。
In response to Koji's biting question, Ryoko's mocking smile turns inward.
この銃はね、実家の父のものなんだ。
Ryoko pats one of the duffel bag's bulges.
こいつがロッカーから消えたせいで、父は責任を問われて地元の猟友会から除名させられた。申し訳ないと思ってるよ。私は両親にとっては自慢の娘なんだ。それが金庫の銃を盗み出すなんて想像もしてないだろう。
Yeah, they will be really proud that she is trying to kill a dude who eats people and has sex with a blob monster. Blob sex.
そうするだけの必要が先生にはあったと。
いいや、全然。
Her quick denial isn't what Koji was expecting.
その頃にはもう王外のことは一見落着していた。少なくとも私はそう思っていた。奴は姿を消したきり、もう二度と私の前には現れないだろうと安心してた。この銃で何かを撃とうとか殺そうとか。
じゃあなぜ
眠れなかったんだよ。
Ryoko pauses, perhaps needing time to decide how best to explain.
それまではベッドサイドにナタを隠しておいたんだ。夜一人で部屋にいるのが耐えられなくてね。どんなに世界が底抜けにめちゃくちゃになっていこうと、悲鳴を上げて逃げ回る以外の選択肢が自分にはあるんだって、そう納得させるためにはね。部屋の中に何か一つ頼りになる武器を置いておきたかった。
Koji doesn't know what to say. He's amazed, impressed even, that someone with such a serious case of delusional paranoia could function as one of the T University's top doctors.
でもそれじゃ大した効き目はなかった。悪夢は日ごとにひどくなっていく一方で。
Wait, does she? No, she doesn't. I was like asking, does she see everybody as blob monsters? I bet maybe she does. Does she? I keep forgetting your name. I'm so sorry. I will give you a final shout out in the final episode. You probably know this because you seem to know everything about this series, which is a good thing. I like someone who can. I like the guy who's like, oh, you're wrong. Here's this. I like being corrected when it's like, oh, okay. But like, does Ryoko have meat vision? Because her nonchalant attitude towards everything, like grotesque, she's like, oh, whatever. Then again, probably because she's just so crazy, she's just like, oh, whatever.
安眠するにはナタじゃまだ足りなかったんだ。それで父の銃を盗んできた。こんな風に重心を詰めるとね、散弾がもっと広範囲に飛び散るようになって殺傷力が増すんだそうだ。アメリカでも重罪になる改造なんだとさ。私はそれをクローゼットの奥に突っ込んで、それでようやく眠れるようになったよ。3日に一晩ぐらいはね。
At this point, Ryoko seems to have gotten everything off her chest. Smiling like someone who had just finished a hard job, she adds,
銃はいいよ、本当に。相手に向かってぶっ放すもよし、それでダメなら自分の口に突っ込んで引き金を引くっていう選択肢もある。
This is why she's not a philosopher. She's not a philosophy teacher. She'd be like, oh, life sucks? Well, you can't kill your enemies, kill yourself. She graduated from the highest degree of smartness.
先生は専門家の治療を受けるべきです。
I love Koji's face. Koji's just like, I should get going now. My cat dog is dead. Just look at that face. He's like, you do that.
端的な感想ありがとう。でもね、君だって他人事じゃなくなるよ。これ以上先に進むんならね。
Koji's already doubtful that meeting with Ryoko was the right thing to do. One thing that he and Ryoko have in common is unwillingness to leave unwillingness to leave Fuminori to the proper authorities. Fuminori not only killed Koji's lover and friend, Being so far as to defile their corpses. Koji is about to give him the chance to get off an insanity plea. Now, if he was a celebrity like Justin Bieber, God, I freaking hate Justin Bieber. Seriously, how can believers still defend him after he just got charged with drinking and driving? Oh, and he's off the hook. Yeah, you know, oh, he's gonna drink. What if he killed somebody? What was he gonna do? Oh, no, they weren't. No, they were gonna keep him. Oh no, he's famous. Let's let him go. Let's drink. Let's let him. Hell, he can do a giant massacre of a whole school, and he'd probably get off the hook. I'm sorry. God, that's really annoying. How like, he's a celebrity. He can do whatever he wants. You know what? Fuck you, Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry for the language, but screw you, Justin Bieber. Go back to, no, just go to Antarctica. No, don't go to Antarctica. Go, just kill yourself. Just, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for saying this. I'm sorry for venting like this, but just, God, you guys, you know, I mean, I have a point. It's just, how do you spend $20,000 on egging a house and damage? Oh, and you know what? He got off the hook at that. You know what? A massacre. How, you know, he takes over the whole freaking world and he gets, you know, like Hitler tried to do, and he does a giant Holocaust again. Oh no, wait, he doesn't kill him. Oh, they arrest him? Oh, too bad he's a celebrity. He's off the hook. Okay, just calm down, Upsilon. Just let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Just breathe. I'm really sorry for that. I deeply apologize for that yelling. I'm really sorry that you guys had to see that. If you guys got in trouble from that, I really do. Sorry. I just had to give my honest opinion about Justin Bieber. Let's get back to the visual now. Oh, Coach. Koji's like, dude, you might want to chill. No matter what crime he must commit, Koji will end Fuminori with his own two hands. If he doesn't, you know that he will never ever sleep again. It helps to have a partner in crime, but only when that partner doesn't cause trouble. Roko talks big about exposing Ogai's secret. He might just have a head full of delusions. If so, Koji needs to rethink this whole thing.
この先すべてを先生に任せるというのなら、先生のことを信用させてください。先生をそこまで追い詰めるほどのものが、オーガイっていう男にあったという証拠。
そこまで言うかね。まったく。
Riko's Morgan sinks her head ruefully, but puts up no further resistance. She pulls a sack full of paper from her bag and hands to Koji. The loose leaf sheets are bound with a string.
一行読んだら続きは次のページの同じ行だ。まあ、触りだけでも読んでみるといい。
I directed Koji to look through the handwritten pages and lit up after less than 3 minutes.
怪奇 SF の草稿か何かですか。罪のない悪ふざけですね。彼にはこんな子供っぽい趣味があったわけだ。
Koji deliberately scuffs at the documents, doing everything he can to show contempt for what he just read. At the same time, he tried desperately not to remember the mountain of bones in Ogai's bathroom, the undefinable smell permeating Fuminori's house.
1年前、オーガイがうちの大学に持ってきた資料も、その文章と同じぐらい突拍子もないものだった。
The specimens that Ogai brought to the hospital. Sorry, I'm reading that. Specimens that Ogai brought to the hospital and go just as What did he wait, did he actually bring Saya with him? Bring your daughter to the workday.
やつは大学の機材を無断で使ってこっそり検査をしようとしたらしい。
Oh, what a dick.
だがドジを踏んで露見した。そこから先はもう大騒ぎでね。
Oh, this is why Ogai had to leave. Okay, good explanation.
オーガイが使おうとした機材から察するに、やつはそいつを P3 レベルのバイオハザードとして取り扱うつもりだったらしい。
Is P3 level biohazard a lot? Because I don't know.
その程度の用心で十分だったのかどうかも知れたもんじゃないんだが、近隣の住民を退去させるべきだったんだが、まあそこは偉い人たちが偉い人なりに頑張って全部なかったことにしてくれたよ。その代わり私たちはキャンバス中のネズミを一匹残らず駆除する羽目になった。ネズミとかつてネズミだった何かをね。
I want to see a blob monster rat. Like seriously, does it look like a rat? Just a blob, or is it Is it like it can talk and stuff like that movie? I never saw it. Like, Nostalgica loves it. It's it's Nim something? I don't know. It's like a mouse or a rat or something. He's like, I have a sword, and it's like really good. I heard, and it symbolizes stuff. I want to see it now. At their first meeting, Ryoko brushed Koji off when he asked about Ogai and Mashito. Now, however, she's telling the whole story. Her voice is flat and emotional as the machines.
事の究明には結局皆がサジを投げた。オーガイが持ち込んだ資料がどういう起源のものなのか誰にも突き止めることはできなかった。まあ結局みんな賢明だったわけだ。理性は理性、ざれ言はざれ言。でもあいにく当時の私はそこまで賢明じゃなかった。
Ryoko paused for a moment, then grinned with a self-design, so maniacal that it struck Koji like a blow.
あれこれ探って暴き出して、私はオーガイが何をしていたのか知った。彼が関わっていた連中や彼をそそのかした連中も突き止めた。ナタと添い寝するようになったのはその頃からだ。この世の理性ってものがどんなにタガの緩んだ穴だらけの頼りない代物なのか理解するようになったのはね。
As though fleeing from the quiet insanity that keeps glimacing in Ryoko, Koji finds himself paging through the loose leaf in his hands. He reads a line at random. The organ of flesh is not forbidden, but reticulated. Put simply, it is an extremely tough substance that expands and contracts not one direction but in all directions. I mean, a slice and piercing damage has very little effect. Since a slice can contract in any direction freely, any wound will be sealed instantly. It's nonsense. What else can it be? If you don't believe it, then everything else, all logical rules that define the world, will be rendered meaningless.
じゃあ先生は信じるんですね。この
疑う理由なんてとっくの昔に見失ったからね。
Wait, has she met Saya? Cause, well, I mean she's read it, but has she been like, yo, Saya? We're reaching to a duffel bag again. This time we're removing a stainless steel storm that looks like holding about 50 cc's of liquid.
こいつがサヤを倒す切り札だ。調達するのに手間取ったが、多分こいつは敵面に効く。
Is it cake? I've been waiting for a cake since like episode 12.
ついていけません。サヤが何だろうともうどうでもいいです。俺は文則を終わらせることができればそれでいい。あなたには任せておけません。
そうか。
Now she's given up persuading him. Her assist is swift and cold. At this moment, Koi's fate has likely ceased to matter to her.
いいだろう。君は先坂文則を仕留めるために全力を尽くすといい。君の邪魔はしないし、君が仕損じた時にはきっちりと私が帳尻を合わせてやる。
She's like, oh yeah, you're gonna screw up, so when you do, I'm gonna save your ass, so you kinda owe me $20. Despite determination in her voice, Koji can't bring himself to trust his paranoid doctor completely.
あなたの持ち合わせている理由で文則を殺せるんですか？
潔癖症なんだよ、私は。ああやって人の世界の拉致外に隠れ住んでいるような奴らが我慢ならない。奴らは寝室のゴキブリだ。枕元でカサコソ這い回る音を無視して眠れるか。
I hate cockroaches.
見つけ次第殺して駆逐する。そうせずにはいられない。私の精神衛生上の問題だ。
Marina's similar to Koji's own. He doesn't want to bring a murder to justice, nor does he want revenge for Omi and Yo. If he did, he left everything to the police. The reason he can is that the villain is Fuminori. The man he believed was his friend has turned his whole world upside down, and I could take a minute and just sit right there to the high building prince of a town called Bel Air. Everything and everyone a part in this madness is to blame, and that includes himself for allowing this betrayal. His self-loathing, his desire to destroy, is what keeping him on his feet.
さあ、それじゃあチェックメイトに駒を進めよう。先坂君を呼び出すといい。
Koji nods, pulls out his cell phone and calls his friend for what will probably be the last time. The call goes through quickly. Must have been waiting for it.
待たせたな、文則。こっちの準備は整った。
I got there so like nonchalant, talking about, hey, when you get a kill, when you get a fight. Oh, wait, this place? Okay, let's go. Let go. Koji. Wait, why does he say it like Saya? He's like Saya. Saya. Minori Koji. Funo must have been quite anxious to hear from Koji. Voice is hard and completely emotionless.
お前のすぐ背後とでも言っておこうか。
Koji can't help but smile at Fuminori's disappointment. Perhaps Ryoko's mechanical sadism rubbed off on him.
で、筑波を解放する決心はついたのか。背に腹は変えられない。
He's lying, Koji says. Remember the kind of Fuminori's refrigerator. What part of Yo did you eat, Fuminori? Did you carve that poor girl up like a pig?
お前は集めた資料のすべてを証拠ともども持ってこい。その内容を見て納得できたら、僕らはYoを引き渡す。いいだろう。場所はまずは温泉の Y 駅まで来い。そこでお前が一人なのを確認してから詳しい場所を教える。念の言った話だな。ような細工はなしだ。45分以内に来い。
Fuminori hangs up without waiting for Koji's response.
俺が単独なのを確認するまで。
ただの医大生にしちゃ心得てるな。感心だ。
Ryoko's praise sounds serious, drawing a glare from Koji.
私の車はここに置いていこう。トノー君、君の車のトランクに人一人が入る隙間はあるかい？
大丈夫ですか？正気ですか？映画の見過ぎですよ。
This is not a joke anymore, Koji. This is the real deal, bro.
そんじょそこいらの映画よりは危険な冒険なんだよ、これは。
With those bold words, Ryoko grabs her duffel bag and rises from her feet. This would be an awesome movie, though. Why can't this be a movie? I'd love it. Make a Japanese movie. I'd watch it. I'd probably scream like a girl if they show Saya, but still.
で、この店を待ち合わせに選んだのは君だったな。
そうですか。何か。
コーヒーの責任を取れ。
I love that. She's like, here, pay for the coffee, bitch. Shut up, washing machine. Even after Koji arrived at the Y station as directed, Fuminori calls him and makes him change location 3 more times. Koji begins to doubt that Fuminori is trying to make sure that he's alone. He must be using this time to get what Koji arrives at each designated location. Nevertheless, Koji can't let his guard down. Fuminori might choose any mistake to make sure that he isn't bringing any help. If he makes this mistake and puts Fuminori on alert, Ryoko will lose her chance to take him by surprise. She'll have to put up with the cramped trunk for a little while longer. After the nature preserve and dried riverbed, the fourth location for which Fuminori sends Koji is 6'4" at the top of the foothills, high above the deprived area at their base. His car's GPS shows a road that leads nowhere, but according to Fuminori, there should be an old abandoned sanatorium there. The park and river were empty this late at night, but during the day it was likely to have considerable traffic. This time, however, his instinct is telling that it's definitely a place that no one could find, not even by accident. It looks like this is the final stop. Koji drives a steep headline, soon leaving the residential neighborhood behind. Even though the hands of progress are right at his doorstep, the undeveloped forest is darker than he expected. Looks like a great place to leave in secret, or kill someone and hide the body. Places like this, lost and forgotten, aren't found only in deep jungle and hidden valleys. Holes in the world are everywhere, even in the midst of civilization. A broken down gate stop suddenly appears in the accord's highlights like a ghost flying from the darkness. It looks like this is the final stop. Koji rolls up to the gate and turns off the engine, giving himself the silence of the forest. Someone starts ringing almost immediately. I need to check who it's from.
着いたぞ。
聞こえてた。ようこそ我が新居へ。
Fuminori is nearby, close enough to hear the sound of the engine. A shiver of excitement shoots up Koji's spine.
中に入ってこいよ。ようも待ってる。
Fuminori hangs up without another word. After grabbing his new finance from the glove compartment and checking the revolver still in his pocket, Koji opens the door, making sure to pop the trunk exactly the same time. Ryoko shouldn't need any more explanation than that. Realizing the interior roof light will still be on and the broadcast that the trunk is closed, Koji quickly unscrews the bulb and then gets out of the car and deliberately slams the driver's seat door hard. Mountains of trash like the front yard form a submersible barricade. Koji sees everything in front of freeways and mop beds, huge chunks of concrete and planters that might have been abandoned by construction workers. The fact that they can still get away with all living this stuff just shows how remote the place is. Okay guys, I'm ending the episode off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you guys didn't freak out at my rage. I know it was crazy, but hey, that's life.